Hey everyone, this is Chaos Cross, and welcome to the next episode of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In the last episode, we started our journey through the original wasteland, and in this episode, we're gonna go and keep trucking on by. Alright, so we're going through the second part of the mall from the first world. Interesting that they're doing like a different part of it. It really is. This is pretty damn cool. That sword is, I don't know, for some reason I'm starting to see some things here. And oh my god, just look at that, the freaking Meta Knight sword copy ability. Just if I can keep my health the way it is, I can shoot those beams. That's pretty damn awesome.
All back to Legend of Zelda.
Yep. So that's one thing. When it comes to wanting to do those games, which ones do you want to do? Like, I'm thinking if we do Breath of the Wild and maybe the whole screen going, do you think that would be best given the rest of those games?
Honestly, I love those games, but
Yes, absolutely. That because like the length of the games is ridiculous, especially if you want it to be already.
I'll tell you, the way I think is, I think we should sort of split the concept.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I'll let you handle Ocarina of Time.
All right.
I'll handle Majora's Mask.
Okay. Oh God, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with wait, I've actually never played it, even though I wanted to. Of course, there's always those rumors that's gonna come back at some point. Yeah, right. Because they always talk about that. Okay, so I like this. It's a little matching game. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the right here. I really like the design of these, some of these forms, especially the freaking sword. Talking about the circle? There always is. Just gotta go find whatever fits in it, and then we'll worry about that. Cancel. There we go. What? Oh, the ring mount? Yeah. I know! It's fucking weird. Okay. Ooh, okay, here's our first hit one. Awesome. Feel like you should gain some health after rescuing them. Or is that just me?
I really think you should.
Yeah. Okay, I doubt there's anything up here, but that's okay. No, okay, whatever. Alright, let's head on this way because there's probably a soda machine. Oh wait. Yep. Okay. That's how we get it. I really like this mouthful and the car. Yeah.
Still, I'm not good.
Good.
Hey, you're not done. Good.
All right. Now we need to. they do tend to spend a whole lot, spawn a whole lot of enemies to get them together. Why did I miss that? Ooh, our second one already, man. And out of 5. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go through here now. So, I had a fun little conversation with Matt between videos here. Alright, so I've talked about how I've been playing Astrobot. I beat it a while back. I'm replaying it because it's awesome. And they also have been adding a bunch of extra level speedrun levels, actually. Really interesting characters that you unlock after each one. Latest one that they had was Sir Galahad from the game Order 1886. I've never played that. What's funny is I'm thinking if they do start having the race, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the hammer. But yeah, they have like all these characters from it. I really think it would be hilarious middle finger to a lot of people, and I don't really mean much disrespect. I already talked to you about this before.
Go ahead and say it.
Mega Man Legends. Matt, old school Matt is a fan of that series in particular.
By the way, what's the upgrade?
Wild Hammer. Yeah, so you get a bonkers costume added to this.
Anyways, yes, I'll take it. 2000. Well, back up. 1999, Capcom put out its only 3D first, well, I'd say third person They called it
Yep, a game that people have been thinking will be happening for a good 20-something years now. I gotta do something right now. Hold on. Oh, I did not know that was it. Huh.
Yeah, Capcom. Now, the official Capcom rolled back the statement, of course, but it still pissed a lot of people. That's why
Alright, so real quick, the story of the Mega Man Legends game is this. Set thousands of years after the last part of the timeline, Mega Man X. Humanity is all but extinct. There's only one human that was on a space station near the moon. Called, what was it, Elise? Yeah, the master of the place called Elise. Yep, space station. Firing these, carbons, basically robot humans that aren't really robot nor humans.
artificial humans.
Yeah, basically advanced versions of, what were they, Mavericks. Yeah, Mavericks from the Mega Man X series. Let's get into what the whole story of that is. Alright, so basically, for those who kind of know the series of Mega Man, or no, let's go ahead and entertain them. In the year 19XX, Professor, Dr. Thomas Light, along with his partner, Dr. Albert Wiley made advanced robots, a lot of which were to help inspiration in planets that humans go through. And so, when Light started getting all the fame for it, he blamed Light and started basically corrupting the robot men that they had made, giving us all bosses in the original game. Now I realize I gotta take this one all the way to make it. So Dr. Light was introducing these robots by the name of Rock, and turns him into Mega Man. And in the Japanese version, his name was Rockman.
That's 5 for 5.
Yep. I think we're done. Oh no, we missed something. Oh well. Yeah.
That's why we have to come
Yep. And so basically, that's the whole premise of the 11 Mega Man games. Yeah, is you defeating all these robot masters that Dr. Wily has taken over, rinse and fucking repeat for a good 30 years. Yeah, because the last one that came out was Mega Man 11, and I defeat Wild Bonkers with Cutter ability. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, Mega Man 11, that came out a while back. I don't remember when, but something like that. And then lead to Mega Man X series. So, 100 years go by. Good portion of humanity has advanced, but also not. More levels, and basically, the next generation of Mega Man, known as Mega Man X, has been in hibernation for the last 100 years. Basically, Dr. Light wanted to make sure that he was mature enough to handle the next generation robot mech. And so he basically was alone for, in the stasis pod for that long. Okay, they crumble away, that's what it is. And then there's another robot known as Zero. He is basically the foil to Mega Man X by Dr. Wily 100 years, with basically a new version of the Robo Encephalitis. However, something happened with one of the robots I discovered. A robot by the name of Sigma. Yeah, Twin Drill. Okay. We'll definitely have to take care of those, with 3-1 impulsors. And so Sigma was infected with the virus that was in the stasis pod for Zero. Basically that virus caused the morality of Sigma and Zero to swell, and giving birth to the dreaded Sigma virus. It's infected a bunch of these Reploids, basically robots made through the technology of Mega Man X. And basically, can I make it? No? Okay, so we gotta go around. But anyway, the Reploids are now infected with the Sigma virus, leading to the new bosses of the Mega Man X series. And basically, it's you defeating all these robot masters, Mavericks, led by Sigma. And it's actually different in a way where, like, after a while, Sigma is actually gone, and it's not just fighting like 10 straight games, it's more like 5 straight games.
get the digital timeline as follows: Mega Man,
Battle Network and
Star Force.
yes, Battle Network. Well, once we go through more of the timeline hacks, basically after Sigma is defeated, there's this virus that really helped defeat him once and for all called the Mother Elf. However, what happened is the Mother Elf becomes corrupted by the Sigma virus. Okay. There we go. And that leads to the ZX series, maybe? I don't remember. I haven't played these games, so I don't really know all the events.
I know the basics, and I know how it leads into what.
All right, what you got?
Basically, what happened was humans became more or less so they separated themselves. Now the robots and the Reploids and whatnot wiped each other out. Old settlements. These guardians are known as.
All right.
And what happened was, once the robots and Reploids wiped themselves out,
Yep, and then that leads into the whole thing with Mega Man Trigger, and then basically, you know the story there. Play as it.
basically Mega Man Trigger was
Okay. Assistant to the master.
Outside of Elysium, he couldn't survive very long. So he would die there and would ask to stop the basically give the world forever to repair and save creation.
Yep.
And that leads into a battle and the system
Yep, and they're on my PS3, so we'll play that eventually. Along with Sonic Adventures. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Ooh, we get to glide. Oh God, there's my dog will fall asleep to that. I kind of like this. Look at that, freaking windmills. Oh god. Okay, that's what it is. You get the last quality full. Alright. Yeah, we're making really good progress. And I have a feeling there's probably nothing for us to unlock until after we beat the next boss. Alright, I'm just gonna check over here real quick. Alright, here we go. And so next up is the Battle Network games. So instead of this timeline, you know, being much like in with all that, what the heck? So basically now instead of it being robots, it is basically AI. Yeah. Yeah, and it's weird, but basically the story is there's this kid named Lan. Yeah, Lan with this program by the name of Megaman.exe. They protect basically the fucking digital world from Digimon. From these yeah, from other programs. Okay. Let's do the hammer first. Okay. I do like how certain upgrades based on the bosses actually have costumes based on that. That's actually pretty cool.
Battle Network stuff, because believe it or not, that's one of the few. They probably released one in Japan for Star Network, whatever the hell it is.
Battle Network is Star Wars.
Star Force, but I remember the anime for that one.
Yeah, they made anime for those specifically. For Battle Network and for
I remember the one in Battle Network because that was actually one of the kids DVDs.
Man, that was a time back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, I also see old things. So remember, that's where Pokemon used to come on.
It was.
Although back then it was the W.
Ah, shit. Let's retry it. I don't care.
To be fair, though, this is the first time we've seen you fail one.
Yeah. Interesting. So, for those who don't know, we have a new version of Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, and also freaking Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Yeah, it only took 25 years.
Yep. I also love how we get the Super Saiyan, we get the new Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and it instantly gets trolled again by fucking Goku and going Super Saiyan 4. Because that's always how it goes.
Oh yeah. before, and I'll say it again. That I prefer Dragon Ball. Over Beat.
No, I agree with you entirely. Like, seriously.
I like the more Journey to the West sketches.
Yeah, that was really fun. And honestly, like, back then, Demon King Piccolo
was the badass.
yes. Like, first off, he did some shit that some of the others don't do. Like, destroying Shenron. I mean, yeah, Zamos did that, but still, back then, it was unheard of.
I mean, back then, he was the guy who got the kill.
Uh-huh. And then almost killed Goku because of that. And then, we had a really good fight in that. So I didn't like it. And yeah, in the arc, there was that whole thing of that Ultra Divine Water, or whatever the hell it was. But even then, like, at least he went through a little bit of a trial for that. So, then of course, I've said before, my favorite part was the 23rd World Martial Arts. Honestly, like, it helped bring everything full circle. And sure, they had Cyborg Mercenary now, which wasn't, in my opinion, the best thing they could have done. But even then, like, still, like, it was good. Oh, I already did this one. It was Dragon Fire. Again, sword.
Looks like a Viking.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we're just gonna do like maybe 1 or 2 of these and just kind of
And in the next episode, we'll show off the upgrade into more coming.
oh yeah. Actually, I just ran out of yeah. This is actually really cool. I like this version of the sword even though
It's got better range.
it does. Alright, so we got Wild Egg. Two of them. Okay. That's one down. Okay, almost finished here. Doesn't matter, we're done. It was really good. They're in the ice.
So I would say, nice size.
Really does. Okay, so yeah, with the Battle Network, go ahead.
The Battle Network is basically where instead of relying on robots, they rely on digital assistants. It's more cyberspace than robots.
Yep. And then the future is Star Wars.
I know nothing about this.
Basically, they switch from AI to freaking radio technology, and Mega Man in this is literally a freaking radio signal cat alien thing fused to a kid. get the time? Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, that was nice. Though I am gonna need to save my coins later on with an upgrade to the town. Hey, that was fun. What the hell? Let's mark that one. Let's check.
Alright, we just have unlocked those.
Yeah, we just need to find them. Aha, I found one.
There it is.
Alright, let's see which one this is. Scissor lift mount frame. Okay. We did it like 10 minutes ago.
I mean, like a full level.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay. Yeah, so basically it's that. Kid fuses with a alien radio cat thing, and basically I see these things called FM radio aliens.
Yeah, so if aliens want to communicate, it's probably safer to use FM radio
Yeah. I realize that they're not intelligent enough to speak with us.
So yeah, I'm more afraid of them listening to our Spotify.
Same with that one. Okay.
Because aliens find Rogan, we are screwed.
Oh God, seriously. We're not gonna get into that, but basically, like, what the fuck? Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade one of them real quick. I think we have enough, maybe?
We'll see. We'll see. I think we've got enough for one. Our shotguns might have enough for two. Never know.
Yeah. We have 8.
Yeah, we might be able to upgrade.
Okay. Let's head back to the town and maybe there's something new for us. I doubt it, though.
I think we would have gotten a notification.
Yeah. Well, we got over 200 wild bees. Of course, new drill ability, hammer. Okay. And yeah, nothing new, even though we have over 2/3 of wild bees saved.
Jesus.
There's 300. Alright, first off, we have Wild Hammer, and that is not the final ability for it. Homing Bomb, and Wind Drill. Okay, so we have 3.
Yeah, I forgot we had the one for the hammer. I reserved for the bombs.
Alright, let's do that, 3, so we're good there.
Yeah, okay.
We probably won't have enough for all of them, but I want to get the hammer after this.
Okay. Because like I said, I didn't fully know we had the bomb.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try out the Twin Drill first.
Alright?
Oh, wow! Like, you see that? I literally damaged him through the floor. That's not to mention how much damage the earthquake thing actually has.
Seriously.
That's actually a lot better. Next up, Wild Hammer. Oh, we probably just need one more. Well, honestly, Bomb is underwhelming in this game.
Seriously. I mean, you were all excited about that bomb crew we got.
Yeah, but you see it. It's underwhelming. Wild Hammer. As I said, this is not the last upgrade for it. Alright. So, doing good amount of damage. Let's see how the charge does. Oh, wow!
Damn, son.
Nearly half the health. That's awesome. You know what? That'll be my
Let's
next
at least see how many we need for this.
for the next bomb. Okay. So we just need. Okay. I'm gonna get back to meta quality and then we're gonna end it here.
Alright, yeah.
So we've gone through a lot of levels in World 4. We got 2 upgrades. Honestly, I loved the hammer one and the drill one. It was actually pretty cool. So in the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and do this awesome World 4 and see what else is next for us. Until then, this has been Chaos Cross.
I'm Old School Matt.
See you guys then.
Peace.